All right, guys, welcome back to this beautiful and wonderful car tracking training. All right, for the case of this class, we're going to be making use of two types of trackers. I'm going to be teaching you with two types of trackers. Of course, there are several kinds of trackers in the market, but we're going to be making use of two types. If you can install these two types of tracker, you can install any type of tracker. They are basically the same thing. All right, so quickly, I'm going to be showing you around the tracker. This is one of the GPS tracker. You can see this is how it comes in the carton. It is called TK303. It is called what? TK303. I don't think it's written on the tracker. Okay, GPS 303. But we call it TK303. All right? So this is how it comes in the pack. You can see how it comes in the pack. This is how it comes in the pack. But we'll come to that. All right, the second tracker we're going to be making use of is what we call TK003. TK003. This is sample of the TK003, but TK003 is of two types, the upgraded version and the previous version. And the difference between the two versions is simple. You are going to know when we come to open this car tracking box. So now this one is the advanced version of the TK003. We call it CE09N. CE09N. That is how it is called. It comes in this carton and this color. Look at it. So when we go further, you're going to be seeing each. But for a start, we're going to be starting with TK303. How to connect cables for TK303. This is how we do when we go for installations. There are some things we call preambles. You know, you must make this work look very well because it's a professional work, even though you are learning it from a course or a video course. So you must be professional about your course. There are some primary preambles we do at home before we go for installation. That is what I want to show you right now. These are the preambles you do before you go home. You don't need to do it where the client is. You do it before you go for installation. So now, let's unbox our TK303. Wonderful TK303. Okay, now. These are the cables. It comes with a cable. It comes with this device. We call this the relay. It comes in a box like this. Let me bring it out. Everything in TK303 so that I can explain to you one after the other. Everything in the box. This is everything in TK303 box. Everything. It comes like this. And every of these trackers come with screwdriver. TK303 come with a screwdriver because it needs a tiny screwdriver. So it comes with a screwdriver that you can use to lose the tracker because we're going to be putting in SIM card in all our trackers. And quickly on the side, which is very important, let me let you know that for every tracker installation, you need a SIM card. You need a properly registered SIM card. And since when I've been installing, I make use of MTN SIM card. You know, tracker needs network to function. So I mostly tell my client to register a SIM card. MTN SIM card. Underline the word. I mostly tell my client to register a SIM card. Why? For security purposes. Well, I'm going to still be explaining that to you at the end of this training course. But quickly, let's dive into what we are doing. So right now, it is contained in this tracker box, TK303, the tracker itself. This is how the tracker looks like. The tracker itself. This is the TK303 tracker, GPS tracker. Then inside the same box, we have the relay. We have what? The relay. This is the relay. This is the relay in our tracker. This is the relay. This is the relay in our tracker. It's responsible for cutting the fuel in the tracker. You know, one of the effects of this tracker is that it can off the vehicle from anywhere. I mean, anywhere. With just an SMS, we will turn off the vehicle from anywhere. I mean it. When we get to the car, we're going to do that practical for you. It's going to turn off the vehicle from anywhere. So now we have the relay. This is responsible for that. I'll show you how to connect the relay. So now these are the cables that come with it. Quickly, let's lose the cable and connect. Please, I'm going to slow down in the way I'm talking right now so that you can understand how to connect these cables. Please look at it. Very, very important now. Look at the cables. Very, very important now. The cables. Okay, now in the tracker box, we have these cables like this. We have this cable like this. This is how it is. We have this cable like this. We have this cable like this. Sorry. We have this cable like this. Good. This cable like this. This is the relay. This is the relay. I think this relay I showed you. Pardon my manners. This is for TK003. It has been mixed up. This is how this one comes. Like this with this relay. The relay is like this is the relay for this one. Okay, very good. So now when you check it, from the relay side, please listen attentively. This is, if you miss it in this place, your installation will not work properly. I repeat, if you miss it in the connection of these cables, your installation, your tracker will not be well powered. So now listen carefully. This is the relay. And in the relay, you see we have 4 wires coming from the relay. There are 2 thin wires in the relay, and there are 2 thick wires coming from the relay. Very simple. So now look at it. We have 4 wires from the relay. And if you notice, you see that the yellow wire is connected straight to the end point of this, where we have other wires also, other numbers of wire. In this one, we have how many numbers? 1, 2, 3. We have the green, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we have 10 wires. But I'm going to show you quickly the only wires you need. Every other one, you can cut it out. You need the yellow wire, which is connected to the relay. We are going to make use of it. You need a white cable. The white cable. There are 2 white cables anyway. We have one with black we have one white cable with black stripes. You can see one white cable with black stripes. This one has black stripes. We don't need it, so we take it out. You can cut it even. I've cut it. You can say I've cut it. The white cable with black stripe is not needed in our installation, so you cut it. Don't make the mistake. The white cable with the black stripes on it is not needed. You cut it out. That's why I say I've removed it. So now the white cable that is pure white without black stripe, the white cable that is pure white without black stripe is very needed. So we leave it. Very important. We're going to make use of it. Also now, we are going to be making use of the red cables. Look at the red cable. We have the red cable. We're going to make use of the red cable. All right. Then another cable we're going to make use of is the black cable. The black cable. The black cable. So the black cable is joined with this other one. Look at it very well. It's joined with this other one. You don't need to cut this out. Look at this one also. That has the microphone mouth. Something like a jack plug for microphone. You don't need to cut it out. So those cables are very important. So now quickly, let's go to how we connect. So now I told you earlier, we detach the cable you cut from the cable that you cut from that white black. We use it to elongate this other white, or you can use any other cable. But me, normally I don't use any other cable so that I won't waste it. So you peel the end, the black cable that have the white cable that have black stripe that you cut from this other end. You can join it to this other white cable from the relay. The white cable from the relay, you join it to it. You join it to this white cable from where? From the relay. So now, you see, look at it. I join it to this white cable from the relay. You tie it, you join it like this. You join it like this, the white cable from the relay. You join it like this. Good. So now, you will now connect it to where? To the red cable here. Can you see me? You connect it to this red cable, the white cable from the relay. You connect it to this red cable. So quickly look at it, please. Listen attentively and look at it. So now with your jackknife, you come to after this fuse here, after the fuse here, just come just a little bit after the fuse, you can see, and peel the wire. Just a little. You peel it what? A little. Just peel it a little bit. You can see you peel it a little bit, because we are going to be joining that white wire to this place. Peel it a little bit, a little bit. Good, good, good. Then you bring this white wire that you join and join it to this place. Can you see it? Very, very simple. Just roll it with this place. Roll it with this place. You can see. So now we now have it this way. You see. Then get your tape and tape it properly. That's why I told you in our first module that you need a lot of tape. This one, our preamble, you need to do it where the client is. So you tape it properly. You tape it properly. Then you cut your tape. You come here also. You tape it properly. You tape it properly. All right. You tape it properly. Very, very simple. If you need to watch the video while taping it, do it. Some of my key students that are doing well now, that knows this work very well, that's how they keep watching the video while going for every installation, until they are armed with a lot of information. So the good thing is, this is a practical video that can lead you through. So now, second one you are going to do, I told you the white cable, this other white cable that is on it that I told you to leave, the white cable without stripes, you take it out, then you pick your relay again. Look at this place, this black cable. Sorry, please pardon me. This red cable from the relay, the thick red cable. We only have one red cable from the relay. The thick red cable from the relay, you are going to connect it to that cable. Connect it. Just peel. You peel a little bit again with your jackknife. That's how we need a jackknife or razor blade, as the case is. Anyone that is easier for you. So you roll it like this there also. Very simple. After you peel, you just roll it like this. Then you insulate it again. You put your tape around. So what you're just basically connecting two cables here. Very simple step. Two cables. So after that, you can cut. So now I'm going to just reverse or repeat myself quickly. The short white cable on the relay will be connected to the long red cable on the other end. Are you seeing it? The short white cable on the relay, you will add a little wire to make it longer and connect it to the other red cable at the other end. This is it. Then the second one you do is that the white cable on this other end, you are going to connect it to the red cable on this other, the thick red cable on the relay. Very easy. Now let me make it simple for you. This is how I used to teach my students. Very easy. I like it when my students get it very fast. The red on this relay is going to the white on this part. Very simple. And the white on this part is going to the red on this part. So red to white, white to red. Simple. You connect red to white and white to red. I think that's simple enough to understand. Don't worry. You might not understand at once. When you are done with the wire connection, that's all with it. So now we are going to be fixing our SIM card. I told you the tracker works with SIM card. So now we're going to be fixing our SIM card. So now watch. In the behind, just turn back of the tracker, you turn the back. There are screws. There are 9 screws there. I told you all the trackers come with screwdrivers. So you gently loose the screws behind the tracker. You lose that quickly and gently. Please be very careful about it so that the screws will not get misplaced. Be very careful and gentle with it. Very simple to lose. So when you lose it, you see it. And you see it. Alright? Alright. So when you lose it, just carefully pull this up. You don't need to remove the screw. Just carefully pull this up and drop it somewhere. Is that okay? So now, the next thing you do, in this SIM port, there are 2 ports, one for memory card, one for SIM, but we don't have business with the memory card space. So now we want to fix our SIM. So now your SIM, you only need the SIM and the second jacket. You don't need the big one. They are not using the big one. I think they call it, is it micro? That second jacket will be there. So now you with your screwdriver gently, you push this back, then open it just like the SIM in your regular Nokia Touchlight. So now check the polarity. The shape of the SIM is right there. So now check the polarity, the shaping. Gently fix the SIM card, then close, then you move it back. That's all with the SIM card. So now please don't forget this part. After you've done that, you need to turn on this tracker. You need to turn on what? This tracking device. You need to turn on TK303, and this is where to turn it on. Please look at it very carefully. When you see this place, we have where it's written off, this tiny place, and we have where it is written on. Just use the screwdriver to just gently shift it from the off to the on. Simple. That's simple. Just shift it from the on to the off. Then immediately you will see that your tracker will bring up a blue light. A blue light. It will come up a blue light. All right. So now the next thing you do, carefully replace the back of your tracker. Carefully replace it back. So now you screw it back. Just put it back and screw. Quickly. Just return it back and screw. Return it back and screw. There are 9 screws there. Please be careful so that no one will get missing. So after you have done that, we are basically done with the preamble. So the next thing you do, you connect your tracker now to your relay. You connect your tracker together with your relay. So now we have the what? This is our tracker. So now look at this place. We have this fuse. You connect this fuse together. Look at the polarity. You connect this fuse together to this other part we have here from the relay, the wire we connected earlier. So you connect the tracker to that fuse. Look at it. Very simple to clip. So after you clip that, that's all. So now I told you TK303 come with microphone. You can listen to conversation from the vehicle. So you fix the microphone here in this jack plug. That's why I told you earlier not to cut it off. So now you just fix the microphone. So we are good. The next thing we do now, you can put it back into your carton or into your bag, off to site for installation. So that is it basically. So after I put it here, the next thing you do is to go and install on site. So this is the end of this module of connecting TK303.